We have always been here, since the land was made. The land has been taken from us, piece by piece. We have fought for this land that we have left. We have died for it. But we are still here. We are still home. Today, Indians make up less than 1% of the U.S. population, but we still own and control much. Indians own 40% of the nation's coal reserves. Indians own oil, natural gas, copper, and zinc. We own thousands of acres of timber and farm and ranch lands. Indians control more than 20% of America's fresh water. Indians own and control millions of acres of pristine land. And we are losing it.
If I could see something in the future, I would see little Indian boys and girls on horseback, and they'd be around our tribal celebrations, or our young people to understand what it is to be indigenous, what it means to be a warrior, be with the land.
You know, if it keeps trickling out like this, by people, you know, selling the land, I don't know. I often wonder if we're going to have a reservation in 100 years.
In the smoke of sacred fires, lifted up like holy hands, understand there's something wrong, there's trouble on the land. Cristoforos, hungry eyes, conquistadors, golden lies. So many ways to steal the prize. Who cares if one more native dies? Our relatives are watching, our spirit helpers near. 500 years of genocide. Who's left to hear? Who's left to hear?
Early 60s, I was in Cleveland, Ohio. I was a machinist in a steel company. Where I lived, there's a neighborhood bar. So once or twice a week, I'd go there, and it's the first time I've seen television. So I'd go in that bar and watch television. One evening, this old-timer came up and he said, "Who are you and what are you?" So I told him I was a Sioux Indian from South Dakota. At that time, we were known as the Sioux. So I said, "I'm a Sioux Indian from South Dakota." Boy, just quiet down. They began to ask me questions. He said, "Describe your home to me." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Well, just describe it, your home." So I described the open country of our reservation, the rolling hills, the river that runs through, and openness. And I tried to describe the best I could. When I got done, he looked at me and he said, "Go home." He said, "That doesn't mean I don't like you," but he said, "You have just described the most beautiful country to me. Many of us work all our lives to find a place like that." He said, "You don't belong here. That's your home. Go home."